Not surprisingly, Public Works have been doing a lot of snow removal lately. When fair weather begins, they'll be busy, patching the potholes that will form, but that's what they've been up to last month is this. And then also, Public Works Director Jesse Rohr wanted to make sure that the shout out goes to the solid waste crew who had to, brave those frigid temperatures to continue collecting the recyclables, especially because that's what when they're outside. Parks Department, growing up in western Kansas, it's really nice that the City of Hays has something like this. Sometimes it's hard to find a good hill to sled down, so Hickok Park was definitely busy. They also were busy removing snow with parks and public sidewalks. Also, pictures without snow on the ground really, but some tree maintenance that they continue to do. 14 trees were identified for removal in parks along storm water canals, and then there'll be new trees planted in the spring. They're gearing up for more park season this spring, redoing barricades, performing maintenance on equipment. Also completing playground inspections and repairs, so when it's warm out. So this is the Law Enforcement Center Data Center expansion. So a couple of pictures. The picture on the far left, my left, would be the current IT room. And so you can kind of see the narrow space between the wall and the infrastructure, and then that's the wall on the other side. So it's a very small room. Behind that room used to be a shower room, and it's no longer in use, so they constructed a doorway. And then the two pictures on the right are basically all the new equipment that was required for the public safety software that the county's going through. So much needed additional space. The police, Sergeant David Vlasing provided verbal de-escalation training for the entire department. He is one of 2 certified trainers in verbal de-escalation. Also, Lieutenant Jeff Ridgway met and spoke with Cub Scouts about being a police officer. Holly Dickman presented the Water Smart landscape to both horticultural classes at Hays High School and within the last month. They're also promoting the water poster contest. So Holly Dickman's been out to Fort Hays State and TMP to present about those. The water plant lab, as you know, is getting renovated. So picture on the left is of that work occurring, and then on the right is kind of the makeshift temporary lab that's been set up so they can continue to make sure our water tastes good. Also, frigid cold that they had to deal with is quite a few water leaks lately. This is one that happened the week of February 15th. It actually happened at 11:30 at night is when they got the call, so they were there pretty much all night working in the hole. CVB was able to produce a video for Hilton Garden Inn, really showcasing the conference center capabilities that Hays has now more than anything. It's about 5 minutes. It's really well put together by city staff. Airport and CVB sponsored a basketball game again this year, a little bit different because of COVID. But we did give away 2 SkyWest vouchers for 2 round trip tickets to Denver. And they accepted the game ball, as you can see. Tallgrass continues to move forward even in the cold weather when they can. Continue to work on water and sewer infrastructure. And then the I-70 or Hess addition, Truck Plaza. The pictures, the 2 left pictures, far left and middle is basically down in the trench box. It's about 16 feet deep. And then at the very bottom, there's this boring machine. It's kind of on tracks, and it's pushing a sewer line, boring it underneath. I don't know why it's frozen, but all the way underneath the interstate.